Hello, everyone! We're back with some more Metaphor! Last time we played, we made some really good progress, and then we ran into a bit of a double blockade. Both the boss to the side quest area and the boss to the main area were really fucking hard. Like, beat our fucking ass hard. And that causes some concerns because in the aftermath of that, I went around and tried, fiddled with the concept. Hello, how's it going, Crimson? Fiddled with the concept of how do we increase our power, right? Like, can we just grind, etc., etc. And the answer to that question is kind of, but it's difficult and somewhat frustrating. So we're in this kind of like weird situation where, I'm trying to figure out, is this just a hump? Because so far the game has felt hard, but fair and challenging, like a puzzle, right? Whereas this particular point has not felt like that. You did find a way to grind reliably and easily. Hit me up. What you got? I'll listen to this. So to preface this kind of concept, right? Like, I did, in the meantime, since I haven't been playing, I did come up with a couple of other ideas that I do want to try out. Right? But I am willing to hear the conditional grind option. Right? So the grinding options that we know that we have, right, is basically going and fighting those demons repeatedly, the teeth and the fucking humies. Both of which is kind of painful because they can just, if we fuck up in the slightest, they just kill us. So that's not exactly grinding. That's like a little fighting mini bosses repeatedly, which is a little painful. But the other alternative grinding scenario is going and fighting the Goblins, which were pretty easy to kill, right? The issue being there is if we go there, we're kind of locked into the Minotaur, which seemed very unlikely for us to be able to beat. So that is a concern, right? Are you typing a thing, Jay? Any locations that are dungeons, like the Minotaur dungeon, after you clear it, you can run through, kill everything, get to the save point at the beginning, choose the leave option, which spawns all the enemies again, and you just run that shit on loop. Gotcha. So the conditional there being is that, like, again, that, that's the Minotaur dungeon is the concept. So we had that idea last time, right? Like, oh, maybe we go there. Without killing the boss, you have to manually run back. Interesting. So that's still an option, right? We could look to do that. And that at least is way more palatable from the grinding sense than fighting the humans and teeth are. But then the other concept is just, maybe grinding is not the answer. Maybe I just need to find the proper solution to the puzzle. So, to that concept, we're going to resume exploring. And I had a couple of things I wanted to try. Some kind of like primary concepts. So we're going to...
What now?
Fiddle battle around real quick. So we have Seeker, Warrior, Brawler. We want to go ahead and swap back to Healer. And so the concept that I had here, and again, no idea if it will actually work or not. The concept that I had here was using energy ray, right? Because it does heavy physical light damage to one enemy. The idea was if I fight Zorba, so previously, the first time I fought him, I tried, okay, let's try to burn down the ads and go through there. Well, it doesn't eat his lunch because he is not weak to light, right? But the zombies are weak to light, and the zombies are the problem, right? Because he summons the zombies do a shit ton of damage, and then when he has 2 zombies out, he starts to empower the zombies. Which makes them do even more damage. When the zombies are empowered, he himself starts to spam, right? What about lowering the difficulty to normal for the bosses when you need to? That's absolutely on the table, right? So that option is still on the table, but I'm trying to leave that as a final option of, okay, I tried doing this, I tried solving the puzzle, I tried grinding a little bit, the solution wasn't inherent, or the grinding was either too painful or too frustrating or too annoying, right? So fuck it, I'm just gonna turn the difficulty down. Absolutely, it's still on the option. I'm not gonna ram my head against this endlessly. That's not what I'm looking for. But we only gave it 2 tries, so I think 2 tries. Maybe like 3 tries. We didn't give it a whole lot of tries, right? Like, I'm still in that kind of like puzzle mentality. So, but absolutely that option is still on the table, right? The idea with Energy Ray, right, is the concept of if we can one turn the zombies, especially since light damage will be a weak hit, so with Hulkenberg, you know, Synthesis takes 2 turn actions, but it can turn them into halves if it hits weak, right? So the idea there being is maybe Energy Ray is strong enough to one turn pop the zombies or make it very close to be able to kill. And then we can use the remaining turns to deal damage consistently to Zorba. With the idea being that maybe if he never gets 2 zombies out, he'll just spend his turns like always summoning zombies. I don't know that that's going to work partially, right? Like, one of the issues is that Energy Ray costs HP, which means we're going to be having to constantly heal. So how much damage are we actually going to be able to get in? Will it even kill a zombie in one go? Probably not, honestly. So that probably will just screw us over there immediately. But maybe it does. But also, I think the zombies get to attack once as soon as they're summoned, right? So we still might not be able to weather the damage with the combined concept of spending HP and then losing it to zombies, etc. So that is kind of the situation. I still want to try it, though. So we are going to teleport up there.
Got it. What now?
We're going to travel elsewhere.
Where to?
Up to the Royal Paint Portrait Hall. And we'll see how this works. And then I had a couple of other ideas to try out, which involves like moving some equipment around and stuff like that. Basically, trying to make her more tanky, so that Hulkenberg more tanky, so that we can actually weather the storm, so to speak. While we try to kind of just fucking bamboo split Zorba down, that kind of idea. But I don't know that that is going to work. I don't know that either of these are going to work, but they are both options, they are both ideas. So we're going to try some of them out, see how it goes. are going to save in this top slot. Don't want to replace our safety save.
Yep.
Okay, let's final
What
check
now?
our stuff real quick. Could all be correct. I'm considering swapping the silver gauntlets over to her, but I don't think so. I think we'll leave that as is. I could see putting we'll just try it out. Skills, we're fine. I'm surprised at how much HP the brawler's skills cost, though, I will say. Alright,
Ready?
let's do this.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Of course we can.
Of course we can.
Of course we can.
Now die! Lord,
We don't stop him? There's no telling
Okay.
how much he'll destroy.
no
We
holding
are
back!
going
What a
to.
mess. Let's do this!
Did we want to start off immediately with a bamboo splitter since we don't have anything else going on? I kind of think we
Hold
do.
nothing back!
Hack and slash! Cease your pointless
Good
struggling!
concept of how much damage we will do. Do we
This
have
won't do.
anything that we want to try to accomplish?
Behold! We stand together!
So part of what we'll want is to actually make sure that Hulkenberg gets to do her fucking synthesis.
I stand ready to you!
We're gonna
Let's
pass.
stay calm.
Imagine just trying to figure this all out on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, see that I just have no fucking clue what the fuck. Like that just
Better be
seems
sure.
wild to me. Wasn't there a didn't I try out the mindless mallet?
Here. I've bodies to spare!
Okay, so
He
corpse
has the
puppetry,
power to control
and then
the
corpse
dead?
will attack. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to. How do I want to do this?
All yours!
Pass.
Observe the enemy.
I'm gonna
Allies together!
synthesis.
We'll combine our strength!
And thus I end it!
Come on, just wipe this fucking guy out of me.
The power of healing.
Okay, that worked. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. And we can now Medi
We can do
heal
this!
everyone back up.
Twas needed.
I owe you. Now, what's the play? Let's get
we
on
can
with it.
actually bamboo split
Strike
her.
true!
That was great. That was
I pull your
perfect.
strings.
Only a flesh wound.
That was exactly what we
Let us
were
fight
hoping was gonna
as
happen.
one. Let's do this! Behold my power!
Damn! It's awesome to feel like you figured out a
I will fight with
fucking
pride.
puzzle.
Come forth, royal soul.
We're gonna Betty again. We want to keep her HP up because the
And
damage
Helpful
is
as ever.
dependent on what her HP
You're
is.
fools
After
to
me.
defy Lord
Go.
Luis.
Hack and slash.
That's really good.
I've
That's really
bodies
good.
to spare.
That is exactly what we wanted him to do, is just be like, oh, I don't have 2 zombies out. I guess I'll keep summoning a zombie.
Allies, together!
We'll combine our strength.
Oh. Fuck.
And thus I end it.
Cease your pointless
Light
struggling.
is power.
We are
Plus
a
neat.
little
My thanks.
low on MP.
I can't afford. Let's make an end of it.
Tis yours.
Ah! I pull your strings.
I'm gonna play hardest difficulty on New Game Plus. Probably not. This is the style of game that I know is already like Persona games or SMT games or games in that vibe tend to be very long games.
You'll die soon.
Lend me your
Oh.
strength.
Let my power support you.
Okay, weird.
Behold
My headset's been
my
doing
power.
this thing where it like fucks with where the audio's coming from.
The power of healing.
So hopefully that is not causing issues. It doesn't look like it's causing issues in the mixer, but I don't know. We'll see.
Healer with healing power.
But yeah, this game,
Thank you.
I owe
likely
you.
due to its sheer length, is
Cease
probably
your
one of those
pointless
games,
struggling.
especially at least
Give
on
me your
stream,
aid.
that I
Hold
only
nothing
ever
back.
focus.
Hack and slash. Hit die hard.
I've bodies to spare.
No!
I pull your strings.
Join with me.
Let's do this.
And thus I end it.
Weak to a zombie's hit. Fucking
Lord
wild
Luis,
to
I
me.
won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
Twas needed.
Helpful as ever. Now, what's the play? Let's make an end of it.
Show them our might.
Ah! Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Luis!
Did it? Did do it. We did do it.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Magic, and go ahead and I think boost our...
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
We did it! Puzzle solved! Woo! Did get a little sketchy there at the end, when we got weakness hit and he summoned another fucking zombie. But that was dope. That was exactly what we were hoping would happen. You know, awesome. Yeah, one boss down, another one to go. I don't even know where. I thought I was being clever with the Minotaur already by lowering its attack power, right? By one, listening to the game's context clues and not bringing a healer or a mage so that he doesn't enrage. I thought I was already being clever there. And then the game was like, yeah, no, we don't give a shit. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. So I don't... Fuck. So we'll see on that one.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
Yes. Correct. But what you're doing doesn't solve the problem. And is also hurting others that are oppressed. Right? You know? Like, your day of calamity, I guess technically in theory we don't know exactly what the day of calamity was going to be, but surely it would be ruin for the entire city, and there's plenty of Parapus and other tribes that are downtrodden in here as well. So, you know, it's not like...
Do you think I didn't believe once? That I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal?
Valid.
Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Louis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Classic. The classic RPG scenario. Hey, X thing is gonna happen on this day. You better stop it. Okay, we stop it. It just happens early. Fuck you.
Hey, tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn
Fucking
it!
hell. Oh.
What's
If you-
happening? This feels like...
I don't know why this didn't occur to me earlier. It absolutely should have occurred to me. And the obvious concept of what is the day of calamity? He's a fucking necromancer. The day of calamity is him reviving, puppeteering, whatever, the fucking massive human they dropped in the middle of the goddamn city.
It's a human! The human lives!
Not quite.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
That's why we have a safety save.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to help.
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Well, we might have an easy way down. Necromancer takedown. Great! Zorba the Necromancer used the last of his power to reanimate the human corpse and fell from the roof of the Grand Cathedral. Not dead. And I gotta go the RPG route. No body, no proof. Yeah, so we had 6 days left. So this is part of... Wait, no. Need to put a stop to Zorba the Necromancer's plan and prevent the rampage of the human he unleashed. At this rate, all of Grand Trad will suffer from this terrible disaster. What do you mean I have 6 days? What? That's. I'm just gonna let the human rampage in the city for 6 days. That's wild. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess. Hey, look. The entrance is open. Our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to the cathedral's plaza. Brilliant. Let's stop that monster.
Damn it.
All right.
I pledge.
Okay. Again, we're not going to save over our safety save. We're just going to save right here.
Yep.
And, I mean, fuck if I know. Once we're outside, we're going straight for that monster in the plaza. Are you ready? Yeah, let's just go throw our faces at it and see how terribly it destroys us. On my knight's honor, I will protect the city. Zorba's calamity ends now. Okay.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Look at the size of that thing.
The
It
fuck?
would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body!
Oh, God.
Give me your aid!
Fine.
Show them
Bamboo
our
splitter.
might.
Let's fucking go.
I'll cut you down!
The power of healing.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be like reoccurringly.
Come forth, royal soul. No,
Oh.
to the rear guard.
Let's step
I'm
back.
counting on you.
Is everyone all right?
Pass. No way she does enough,
I
right?
crush you! How's that?
Oh, he's weak to punches, actually.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart!
Good to know. Weak to bludgeoning.
Let's get on with it!
Bamboo splitter the shit out of
true.
that. But it piercing
Hack and
does
slash.
better though.
It's okay. We can do it. The next one's yours.
I stand. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Oh shit, we cracked it open. We doing this on normal? No, this is still on hard. Oh god.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Salem. Yeah, no, this is still on hard.
I can't afford to hold back.
Yeah, the Zorba strat went really well.
Warrior!
I'm concerned about We're gonna try just a slash.
Let's stay calm.
Bad. I want to
With healing
heal
power.
Hulkenberg.
Thank you. Observe the enemy. Join with me.
This seems
To the
like a
rear guard.
problem. I'm going to Knight's
Is
Proclamation.
that all?
Back here on the back row. Yeah, it did not matter. They all just ran out at us. Great.
What? The shell's back to normal.
It's not
That
the
arm
worst thing in
seems to restore the
existence.
shell.
Much rather this than something like Pokemon where the designs are basically tee-hee, this one's a flower. Look, very different styles.
It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
Stop giving
In
me
the name
different
of
things
justice.
to target. Not even.
Let's do this!
Show them our might.
Hack and slash!
I will fight. Let's go.
The worst thing in existence.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Wonder what's going on in the artist's mind when they created this abomination? Good fucking
Nice one,
question.
Captain.
Yes! Oh, freebie dodge. We're just gonna punch here.
Hulkenberg got them right
I shall
in their
fight
weak
as
spot.
the noble I am. Let's get on with it!
Bamboo splitter the hand. Drugs, it's drugs. I mean,
Done
It's
yet.
okay.
you may
We
be
can do
correct.
this. Healer.
I'm gonna Hama the hand. Hopefully that works.
Light. Let's push through.
One arm down. Now let's work on the other.
Ow. Also ow, but not the worst. I'm going to perfect
I
punch.
crush you.
Hulkenberg got them right
In
in,
the
their
name
weak
of
spot.
justice!
I'm
After me!
going to
Tis yours.
target the left hand.
Hack and slash!
I will fight by this
I'm
power.
going to
We're
med.
not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Huh? Ow. Same scenario, I think. Perfect punch.
I'll destroy you.
Hulkenberg got them right
In the
their
name
weak
of...
spot.
Let's get on with it!
Bamboo splitter.
Strike true.
Ah! Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. Come forth, Royal Soul. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Actually fine.
Moving to
We
the
need
front.
Put her on the front. I fucked that up earlier.
I crush you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Can't
weak
afford to
spot.
hold back. I shall vanquish
just
evil.
Diagonal slash rather than bamboo
We
splitter.
did it!
The power
That's
of healing.
good. We will go
healing
ahead
power.
and steady again.
Helpful as ever.
Fine.
Is everyone all right
We
for all
will
that we
perfect
strive
punch
for?
again.
Yes. 6.
Now! Aim for the heart!
Fantabulous.
Now, after me! Something else.
Oh, right.
Warrior!
Can this thing dodge?
Hack and slash!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Let's set it up. Not this.
No fighting.
I won't hold back. Hold on.
Fight. No, quit fighting.
Come forth, Royal Soul. No. Healer. Hold on. We're looking good here.
I stand ready. Roller!
And we'll do a perfect punch.
I'll destroy you!
Let's do this!
A bamboo
Go!
splitter.
Ah!
Gaining balance. Okay, more of these guys.
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Do it up. Why would I say no? Question mark. Fucking ruler vibrating on the edge of the table as your error sound effect is so funny. Look. Look. It is what it is.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Holy fuck.
I did it! Just let me rest a bit.
Okay, so it puts you there because it's like, oh, you can only do this so much. So, do you actually want to do it now?
Healer!
Let's hammer them.
Flare! Come on!
With a single fist, I shape our future.
We actually hit that?
I'll stay my blade.
Let's make an end of it!
I mean, if that's the
Strike
only thing we
true.
can hit, we're gonna bamboo splitter it.
Hack and slash! They die hard!
Gold? Whoa! Okay, incomplete regeneration. Alright. Sweeping arc.
Good job,
I was gonna say, with
everyone.
sweeping
Talk
arc
about
with
close
what?
call.
Ouch.
Let's
Okay,
go! You better be sure. I
we
won't
definitely
hold back.
want to...
We're not out of
manage.
this yet!
So that kind
I'm
of
obliged.
I owe you.
Is everyone? Let justice prevail.
perfect
I
punch.
crush you.
We'll pop this.
Onward.
Now! Aim for the heart!
Bamboo splitter again.
I shall give me your aid!
Go!
Ah!
This guy was actually legitimately significantly easier than Zorba. If that's it. If that's all it is, significant. Obviously, it was a barely alive, you know, human. So that, you know, gotta keep that in context. But as a boss after the boss, way easier than the previous boss. Avade's eggshell.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Double nice.
Finally.
8, 1,
It's
2,
over.
1.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner.
Yeah, same.
What can I begin to tell Maria?
As soon as I heard the roar, I was like, oh, it's the fucking human. But yeah, I had that exact same response. I was like, I should have, like, immediately been like, oh, the Day of Calamity is the necromancer reviving the fucking human. Yeah, like, just absolutely should have been a thing. There isn't an easy answer.
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
Absolutely
There!
not.
It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no,
8,
we
1,
didn't
2,
do
1.
much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
1, 2,
So
1.
you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and
I
killed
keep
the
saying that
human
number because that's our
besides.
current rating,
Now the
and I
soldiers
really want
might
to
rest
see
in
it
peace.
go up.
Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
We took down a revived one that was broken and barely standing. So hold your britches on that one.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
You're right. Stopped Zorba the Necromancer's plot, and I was able to protect the piece of Grand Trad. Nevertheless, I was unable to extract Luis's whereabouts from him.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to.
Yup.
If I floundered this
Y'all
much
can't
against
see this,
Zorba,
but
I'll not stand a chance
There's
against
a second
Luis.
cat here.
We have to get
It's
stronger.
just behind
Well,
Otis.
until we've got a lead on Luis. Let's make sure we use our time wisely.
This is
Okay?
a kitty cat. Aw, sweet Dotus. Squished Binksy. That's Odie's shadow? Yes. This is Odie's shadow. Yes, sir. I mean, it might as well be, honestly. On our skills.
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
We did it! Mission accomplished.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on. Aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
I want to know some of the other candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
I mean, just the one is factually incorrect. We actually took many dastards down under Luis's command. What's my standing right now? I want to know, right? Like, we haven't been able to check since beating Zorba and the human. So I want to. It was 8-1-2-1, right? That's the starting standing. So now I want to see where my standing is at after all of that. Go with, because I don't want to pry. News travels fast, I see.
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest.
A lot
in
of people
peace.
more suited to be king.
I will
than you?
see his dreams fulfilled.
Like, yeah,
I
right?
promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
In fairness, that is not the charge. It's not who is most suited to be king. It is who do the people want to be king, right? So, in actuality, the fact that we're at the start, the fact that we're already at 8-1-2-1, that's pretty fucking crazy. That's like, we're a nobody Elda. But I feel like it's one of those sample sizes of, like, you know, like the top 20 people have like a massive amount, and then everyone past that has like 2 or 3. So we're in that small Twitch viewership range, right? We're 8,121 out of like hundreds of thousands, right? But we still only have like 3 people voting for us. You know, that type of situation, so.
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Fortin's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
Great. So this is one of the other things that we were trying to test. Unfortunately, testing something like this, the segments in this game are very long, right? Like the dungeon segments into the storyline segments, right? They can be hours of time, right? So testing things can be very difficult in a game like this, but one of the things that we were wanting to test the last time we went in, when we were going to defeat Zorba, was the idea of our deadline was the 21st. We had 6 days left until that deadline. What happens if we beat that deadline by 6 days? Do we get 6 days free, right? Obviously, in a game like this where events are heavily tied to the calendar, it's not just going to move us up 6 days, right? That would make sense. But it might be like, okay, well, you did it. Nothing happens for 6 days. Occupy yourself. And then on the 22nd, the day after, the next event triggers. Instead, and this is the alternative, right? They immediately tell us when the next event will trigger, but the time that's pushed up doesn't change. So if we had just defeated Zorba and it been the 21st, this would still be happening on the 22nd. So I think that's a great way to do it. Very, very pleased by that.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
No, we might not. No, we might not. Ooh, Senate Council Chamber. Oh, Lord! Ah, the guys from the king's deathbed.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such?
Ooh.
Send her in,
Ooh.
and let us hear her findings.
I need to know the curse breaker. Oh, hello. Got wings.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it.
Ah!
A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered.
Aha!
Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
A petty distinction, but an important distinction, especially for us. Because that means we can kill Luis, we just have to duel him, right? And a duel might not necessarily mean like one-on-one combat, it just has to be an accepted thing on his part, right?
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Well, no. It's not even like a, hey, duel me, bro. Right? It's like a antagonize him to the point that he wants to take us out. Right? Because if he wants to fight us, and we want to fight him, that is a duel. Right? Like, the concept, how I'm reading it, the concept of the king shielding is being murdered or assassinated, right? Like someone coming at you without you knowing it, or that type of situation, right? So if both parties are like, yes, we want to fight, then the king will not shield them. So that's the thing, is antagonize Louise. And how do we do that, right? Like, we make ourselves a threat to his claim. So by making ourselves a viable candidate to the throne and overtaking him in support, he will want to fight us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, sometimes you just gotta neener a little bit. Sometimes neenering is the way.
First up.
Alright, we've got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
Want to be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead? After a debacle of this scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Okay. Easy. Cool. Waiting for Forden to make a move. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for the battle against Luis. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. You can exit the city via Tradia Gate on Sunlumio Street.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Having obtained the follower's Echo's ability from Gallica, you will now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu. You select a follower and travel to meet with them immediately. Discuss this. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Alright, we're immediately going to save. And we are going to check. Oh, that's a big jump. We got like 5 or 6 people that want us to be king now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we went from 8121 to 6328. And that I was saying that somewhat jokingly, but that really does kind of feel like that scenario. Like, the concept is that presumably thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, want Forden and Luis as kings, right? And then other individuals might be, those are 1 and 2. 3 through 10 might be in the tens of thousands or thousands of people want them, right? My assumption is if you kind of like math play this out, right? Like once you get past 50, you're probably barely even in the double digits, right? So my assumption would be at 6,328, we're only probably so high because the vast majority of people are 1s or 0s, and we probably being around, I wouldn't actually say 6, but like, a handful of the people that we're working with, a handful of the people that we saved, right? So maybe we're in the 20s or something like that, teens, 20s, but that puts us drastically up against the people who are like 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s, that type of scenario. So I think that's very interesting. It's quite fun. I almost wish you could see directly like how many people want you as king. Thou art but a shunned outsider. That is more than we used to be. I think we were a nameless wretch previously.
Say there.
Okay, so we're gonna save again. Hyper saving. Saving all the time. Slaying a human rampaging through the city is a pretty big deal. Yes, but the question of is how many people actually know that we did that, right? Like, only a handful of people were there to witness it. And sure, rumors will fly, but the rumors are gonna fly that some knights did it, right? It's not like, this particular person, you know? Okay, followers. We can talk to both Stroll and Hulkenberg. I want to do both. Oh, before we do that...
That reminds me. Hmm?
Okay, so that takes us to that menu.
That's right. That reminds me. That's right.
Okay, so
that
Royal
reminds
Capital.
Hey,
Activities.
remember?
Okay.
That reminds
same
me.
scenario.
Hmm?
Let's go Hulkenberg. Go. Hey, how's it going, my guy? I got Kitty. It's the pets. And I got Kitty. It's the pets. Oh. Stop.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than
Hail.
anything. Oh, that's right. Have you a moment to talk?
The truth is...
You just got home from seeing How the Grinch Stole Christmas the musical? That sounds awesome. Was it good? Did you enjoy yourself? Lately, I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. Must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you... I will say for getting rid of certain things, I actually do tend to favor exercise over reading. I like reading more than exercise, obviously, but if I have some problem, some mental, distress, reading often doesn't take me out of it, because reading is such a mind-engaging activity that I will often be unable to disconnect. I can once I get into the reading. It's just more difficult to get into the reading is the issue. Whereas exercise is just like, fuck, as soon as I start exercising, I'm just like, damn. Ugh, fucking exercise. Not doing my brain. Ugh, mush. So I'm gonna say I'd get some exercise.
I see.
Not enough, and thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. And how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. It seems a fine opportunity to start on some formal training. Tech bond. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna say yeah. I'd like that.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop.
All right.
Very silly. That's awesome. Sounds great. Fine balanced weapon, no? 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. It's most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a Royal Guardswoman myself. How's Metaphor going? We haven't been playing as much Metaphor lately because we've been doing some Space Marine and TMNT. Kind of a combination of doing those two just because people were around and it's fun to do multiplayer games, but also kind of preemptively spending time with friends so that once PoE 2 is out and I'm not around, it's not noticed as much, maybe, was kind of the thing. But Metaphor is going super well tonight. We hit a hard roadblock with Zorba and the Minotaur. Because I'm playing on hard, the Minotaur we still haven't beaten. Zorba was incredibly difficult until we figured out a specific strategy to kind of like get past him. And that worked super well and was very exciting. Very happy how that worked out. And then we actually did the human afterwards without any problem. So was really, really a nice breakthrough. And since then, I've been enjoying the story scenarios. Are you cleaning that stinky boy? Are you cleaning him? He needs it. Needs it. You need to be clean too. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost, yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well...
Like that. Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. I wanted to ask more about who he was, but I was concerned that she might be more of a private person and think that that is prying. You know? We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. Be champions.
Surely you jest.
What above, Hulkenberg, is it truly you? Oh. I hope it's not this guy. So it is you. You've returned.
Rotanth?
It might be. What a coincidence. It is. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. Who's this pup? A friend of hers.
Nice to meet you.
To associate with this boy. Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge in the company of this elder brat? You, once a proud member of the knighthood. And just like everyone else is, a racist. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
Suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You!
Wow. He's an asshole. He's the commander of the Royal Knights? Okay. Alright. Commander of the Royal Knights? You want to talk about failures? How's letting the king be murdered in his own bed a failure for you? How's that working out? Should we talk shit about that one? Buddy boy? Come at me.
What?
In yourself.
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? Again! You're talking a mighty high in game for someone who let their king be murdered in their bed. See, this is why I'm not allowed to be in a video game, is because I would retort with that shit. We would be fighting him in the streets right now. Suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. Choose your words with care. No need, I have nothing more to say. Disappoint me, Hulkenberg. Disappoint me?
Sorry.
Yes. My apologies, I'm sorry you had to see that. What a scumbag. I want to ask if she's okay, but I also want to say, fuck that scumbag. Kitties. Creepy kitties. Kitties. Alright, I'll quit messing with y'all. Fuck. Are you okay?
Listen.
It's kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
I have not the luxury of regret.
New ability, Knight Enlightenment. Reduces the mad cost of setting the knight lineage. And guard duty. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. I like that. I like that a lot. Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. Don't say. I'll see you around.
Very well.
That was sus. He was watching us from the corner. Let us leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an unsparing regimen, indeed, to purge this distraction. Back to the hushed honey. Okay, so we...
What is it? Amazing. What in the blazes?
Get through a single day without a drink. We've all been dealt a shite hand in this life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't shut up about Luis or the king. But let me ask you, even if a proper upstanding bloke takes the crown, is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us.
What is it?
Fancy a bit of info?
Got that stuff?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. What is it?
See if Maria.
What?
Hulkenberg. Reached out to my contact, but no information's come in from the army as of yet. All signs indicate quite a bit of internal turmoil. Perhaps 'tis all scheming and plotting to ensure Forden takes the throne. Very likely, I would expect.
What is it? Amazing.
Okay. Places can get pretty dangerous at night, so watch your back. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me.
Say there.
Are you implying there's actual danger? Overheard your conversation with Fabian from out here about how you dealt with the human, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone, unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us, and we should all be grateful. Hey!
What is it?
I do want to do like a quick look around.
Oh, I am grateful. What is it?
Say there.
Now then.
Sell some stuff. Oh, that egg was worth 5k. Hot damn. We're getting up there. These are actually pretty useful, but I wish we had the multi-variants.
What is it?
You will? Really?
Royal virtues. That's another thing I wanted to check. Right, so we're at 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. But we have moved up both tolerance and imagination just a tad. We wanted to prioritize something would probably be.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
That will be quite enough.
Ladies only
This is
here
the
during the
pit.
day.
I just can't stop.
I'm gonna do a quick
What you
circuit.
need?
Look for conversations like this. Might you be the Eldon, the fairy you met at the abandoned mine? Hey, it is! It's you! I'm so glad you were able to make the Grand Trad safe and sound. Took the words right out of my mouth. Don't know what your circumstances were, but cutting through there wasn't a normal route by any means. No matter though, seems we both made it. Grand Trad was in a bit of a rough state too, but things seem to be under control now. I have to say, the night market here is incredible as always. I took a quick look-see at the stalls, and they've got the best of everything in the country. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to stock up here and visit some villages. I reckon I can get help from that lot from before, now that they've stopped with their thieving.
All right then.
Might have even found myself a new vein here, fast as that was. Looks like I'll be doing my business straight and respectable like for the time being. Nice. Congratulations.
Oh, what a pity.
What's happened?
Like the mess at the Grand Cathedral's been resolved, but that doesn't mean it's all over. The human may be gone, but monsters are still roaming the place. The people of the city seem to think the state army will do something about it. It's bollocks, if you ask me. How the hell are we supposed to deal with monsters like that?
What's happened?
Oh, me?
That damned Luis.
You're not
Well now, what are we on?
Prices here are a bit. Buck up, Buttercup. I'm lucky to have stock considering the nightmare at the Grand Cathedral.
You're not serious.
Stay there.
This is real.
Got a minute?
No.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
I'm off. Very nice.
Famous Mountain of Meat Skewers is a measly 150 reed.
Oh.
Stand back.
Come, have at me!
Whoa!
Nice.
Think we'll make it?
Like, hasn't exploded yet? A gilded
Amazing.
cutlery. Oh, that. 6278. What?
Oh, you whoop! Damn it all.
Interesting. I wonder if that's like a nightly event or like a one-time occurrence or something like that.
Luis's damn private army.
Let go.
It's amazing. I look back on it with pride, and yet the Sanctus Church closed its doors. Fuck yeah, Magla Potion. Every little bit counts. That's the hope.
Oh there.
Until we...
Oh.
What
If
he's
that's
got.
what you want.
Permit me to inform you of some of the fundamental aspects of this country. How can such fresh meat be available in the heart of a city? What magic is this? What igniter? Ah, the royal capital casts quite a spell indeed. You ready then? Think of this marketplace as a microcosm of the suzerain state, Uchronia, of which Grand Trad is its capital. Take the fish being sold here, for example. They've been sent from Brylehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania, which is one of the countries annexed by Uchronia. Oceania is surrounded by sea. Capital, Brylehaven, is the biggest port city on the continent. Vegetables largely come from the Principality of Montario, another country annexed by Uchronia. Its capital is Altabury. Both countries, Oceania and Montario, lost the Annex War, and here we are. The war is a lengthy lecture in itself, so I'll save it for next time. For now, remember the names of the annexed countries, and we'll call that a job well done. Now, being here makes one somewhat peckish, does it not? You must be hungry, given all this brain work you're likely unaccustomed to. I know, there's a food I like. If there's a food I like, I came across it on my travels. I forgot I brought some. I'll share one with you. Curative Oni roast.
Why did this happen?
Sure.
What now?
I still feel like we just keep boosting us. Curative Coney roasts. 250 HP and cures poison for all allies. That's pretty fucking good. I'll take it.
We meet again.
Why did this happen?
How did this happen?
Youth is crime.
Oh.
You are.
Say there.
I've heard the state army had mysterious collaborators helping them with the human subjugation. Supposedly, they fought with a strange magic that changed their appearance. Not even igniters worked to boot. If that's true, then the human in those people. Better quit scaring people with such meaningless drivel, lest you end up at the gallows yourself. First of all, if that were true, I'm sure they'd go around telling everyone all about it. But isn't it strange that it hasn't become a big enough topic for their faces to show up on that rock?
Look at that.
People are confused.
How did this happen?
That's enough of a face to be someone.
How did this happen?
Find out who the someone
Hello there.
Isn't that... Oh.
But...
Val.
Oh, right! I forgot! We were supposed to check the statue for
Tis
Magla.
in thy hands now.
Ah, nice. Due to the king's magic, the faces of the highest-ranking candidates have appeared on gigantic stone called Coronation Rocks. Yes. An amount of mag equal to the people's faith in the protagonist will accumulate at Coronation Rocks. You can collect a day's worth of accumulation at once. Higher the protagonist. Yeah. Great.
Yep.
Wonderburg.
Dear me.
This is the one with the special vitality pendant. I'm gonna spend money. The one with the meat. That's the okay. The one with the water.
What were the gods doing?
What the gods doing? Can we go in here at night?
Right.
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg.
Uh-huh.
Have a look. You can accept bounty requests at the recruitment center. These targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. Man-Eater Manjula, Fiend of the Wastes. Need to slay the Man-Eater in the Tradia Desert south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. It's only rank 2.
Huh?
That's what you want.
Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military is short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You want the contract? Yes. Brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of Sumio Street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You're running into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way.
Counting on you.
If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
Nice. And increases our courage. Like it.
Huh.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah?
Katharina! That has to be the Katharina we know, right? I guess she really is worth her salt.
Yep.
Impressive. But these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It just take a while to catch up to Katharina.
Huh.
You don't know I'm there. Shut up.
Whoa.
That's some old bullshit.
Huh.
I want the sword. It's glowing. Alright, cool. Bounce from here. Go check Sunumio.
No.
So I'm thinking what we might try to do is we might try...
No. What's me mood
We might try... Obviously, we still need to talk to Stroll to raise his ranking.
Blasphemy!
But we might try going and hunting this Manjula. And then, from there, afterwards, try to do the Minotaur. Because I feel like we need as much power for the Minotaur as we possibly
This
can
is
get.
for kids.
Close your eye.
Close your eye.
Well, I'll not loiter at the storm.
Close your eye.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hey. I'm sorry.
Oh, that'll be just fine.
You're wrong. So what do we want to try to do in the meantime?
Now, how did I wind up here?
This is the imagination guy. Tolerance is through helping Fabian. This guy is imagination. Sitting on the bench over there is wisdom. This lady who hates Elda. Right here. I mean, then there is the guy down here that I believe does eloquence. I'm gonna say let's talk to imagination guy real quick.
I love it.
Very wise to sit on a bench and not interact with people. Yes,
Now,
that's
how did I
the
wind up
lesson
here?
we learned from this.
I wonder.
Now
My
let's listen to the
thanks.
story. Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now, the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out on the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful. He runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." Look, He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left. Before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
The fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her. Never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. What?
All right.
What? What is this bullshit?
Well then.
You didn't even give me the ending. I want my ending.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it
You're
seemed.
right.
Certainly a lot of monsters out there. Tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination. We received a request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves? Indeed. Shall, but not today.
Well then.
Say there.
We should talk.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me?
All right.
I'm inside him. Let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder, maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Trad is so full of novelty, I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Ahalia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. Still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Young Master Leon. Couldn't be.
Huh?
Know that voice?
Rangeeth!
That truly you? You made it out safely?
Wow.
Young Master Leon, my goodness, look at how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on.
Truth is...
He served House... Haliatus, I believe it was? When our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeeth, this is... us. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Eating well. How are the others? That's not good.
That's...
After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed and without shelter from the rain. More than a few have faded away. Let me help. Let me find you housing. I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is the name and low. So sorry.
Wow.
Kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. I mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here. All the more reason than that I have to help somehow. Take them with us! We can build some houses! What? Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishkia Marquis... Marquess? I get these every time I get this fucking wrong. Hydran? Every time. Partially because it's fucking... There are different pronunciations. Because Marquis can be Marquis or Marquess. And this one, which is interesting because this normally, Marquess, normally denotes female. I've heard it both ways. Well, so Marquess, or this spelling is supposed to be Marquess, is supposed to be the feminine version, a lady, right? Whereas the Quis is also Marquis or Marquess, and is supposed to be the masculine.
I see.
Sounds like I need to pay this Lord Hydran a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant houses for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. Do what I can to give you life.
Sure, but...
Honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydran. Devoted as he would seem to be, as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. I want to say let's go set him straight.
Right.
Let's set him straight.
You know...
I fear it might backfire if we... Wait, you're coming too? Moving forward will be no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
You...
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I bet this actually ends here. And
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Yet. Okay, so reduce the cost of studying warrior, and when Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Interesting. That's very interesting. You have my thanks as well. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydran without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Would it be like a week and a half from now? People are just dying in the streets.
What is it?
Virtues. I did want to talk to the knowledgeable man. by the Lord of Tradia Desert.
Want in on this?
Surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling
Just
through
between
it.
us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Balmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, hint, it also spreads a foul poison. Double hint. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. Oof. By going back to hear the rest of the story, I might go back to hear more of the fairy story, yeah. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you better know when to run. Great, that was some good information.
Amazing. What is it?
That's some loud snoring, kitty cats.
Really? Say there.
We want to...
All right, then.
Let's go.
Let's go to Sun Lumio. I say that. I am actually interested...
Let's go.
And checking to see things like...
Oh. Think now.
No. Oh.
Cooperation. Can't believe it.
Why did this happen?
No.
Humans.
Damn it all.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Otis, can you not breathe? Is that what's going on? You not breathe?
But
Close your eye. Oh, close your eye.
Now, how did I wind up here?
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
Listen to a story. Let's see, I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We've hit a bit of a time skip here, as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost.
Awful.
Mischief really does run in the family. Well, you know. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. It was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused what? It was the first time he'd even been to the cave after all. Then the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast." And that's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. "The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson," he said. The fairy considered this for a moment and said, "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave like she did his grandfather before. The whole time he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies." It would be hilarious if Gallica just said, "Yeah, your grandfather and your great-grandfather were dumbasses." But you look just like them. That would be hilarious, actually. I'm glad your family got closure with the fairy, and meeting you like this, who knows, maybe it really is fate.
All right.
A couple more points in the right direction.
Well then.
All right. We've done
Time marches
Troll
on,
scenario.
and the age
We've
of a
done
new king draws nearer.
Hulkenberg situation. Let's head out into the desert and try to bash. A fucking Eater. I think what we will do.
All right then.
Is we will.
What now?
I want to check. Knight? No, that's warrior. Check knight. Bard lore would be pretty good to get. I think we're gonna put main character into mage.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on.
Of course.
This is something we potentially want anyways, so that we can have Blizz for the Minotaur.
Really?
Oh.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Perfectly fine. I think we will leave Troll as Brawler. Or Warrior, rather. I wanted to check Synthesis. Round slash requires Knight Healer or Commander. I want to, I think... Kill Inheritance. Fuck. So the issue here is it would actually be nice to get Patra, be able to cure poison, presumably. But I think we want Meta just in general. And we don't have to spend extra points for that. I think we want to put Hulkenberg back on Knights. And I actually think we might item Hero's Incense on Hulkenberg for Mage.
To greater heights.
To get her.
All right.
Blizzard. I think we're fine with that. Okay, so now we're going to head...
Go.
Didn't we have some stuff that we could purify from that last set of encounters?
Closure.
Malady, Sleep, Rage, Hex, Burn, Poison. I do want to... a couple of things. I I realize we're spending money when we could not, but...
All right,
i.e. like we're very close to like,
Let's go.
like the...
Hello there.
40k weapon, for example. Trades by the golden epi. Sorry, 50k weapon tuxedos, 40k. So I wanted to check this stuff. Make sure we actually have best stuff that we can have. So, equip. Whoops.
Yeah.
Good.
All right then. Let's go.
What are you pining?
Oh, right. The stuff was on sale because it was like Idols Day, I think, is on sale or something like that. So that is something to keep in mind. No, we're sitting at about as good as we can get. I did want
That reminds me.
to
All right
go
then.
back to the smithy because the Manjula is
Hello there.
resistant to fire. So I actually wanted to. So we already have an iron greatsword. So I wanted to make sure that we had one of those on hand in case we needed to swap off of the dragon sword. We might not because the element doesn't confer when you use a skill. It only works on the basic attack. So hopefully we'll be fine. But I did want to double check that first in case we needed to swap.
And what is it you...
Do you have anything that you... What's an anti-poison? So... Six, so that we have 3 total.
All right.
Okay, we're going to head to
Let's head there right away.
Lumio, and we are going to safety save.
Come off it.
And we're gonna walk the fuck out.
Yep.
Gradia Desert. Let's see how it goes. Cool. Believe a wasteland this wild has been so close to Grand Trad all this time makes for easy bounty hunting, I suppose. We should attempt to reduce the number of monsters here for the sake of the travelers that pass through this area. All set then? I'm ready when you are.
However,
I cannot overlook the fact that there are bandits here as well as monsters. Keeping this desert safe gives me quite the headache. In any case, exterminating a few more monsters could prevent tragedy. Travelers would be attacked. I'm prepared and ready for your command.
This place. Let's go.
Fucking do it! Much excitement. Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild. Moment, I need to mute the Discord.
yes.
In present times, make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads to a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Manjula?
Just a sec.
Wait, was that monster just now? It approached because it sensed us.
So apparently...
It's like it checked up us on checked up on us and then
Well
ran
then.
back. Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us
Yes.
forever. So you aim to lure it out. Good a plan as any, so let us be about it. Alright. Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle to begin. Sure. Okay, so we have batches of enemies to defeat, as well as
Everything's pretty standard.
plenty of enemies elsewhere. They're flashing between red and blue. I wonder if it's like if they get the drop on us, they're red. If we get the drop on them, they're blue. Weird.
No choice but to cut through them.
I see the enemy.
On your
Charging
guard.
in. Forward. All right.
I
How's
admit,
that?
it feels good to get stronger.
Okay. Smack them with a stick. That's fun.
There they are.
Come on! All right, we did
I
it!
see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
Yeah, nice work!
Come and get me. There they are.
Very impressive.
That's actually really cool that we're doing like a swirly magic attack around ourselves.
Charging in.
Hey,
Forward.
come on.
All right. How's that? Time for some close combat.
Let's
push through.
Okay, we are definitely stronger than the enemies here, and I love it. We have been pounding our heads into things here lately.
I see the enemy. Come on. All right. How's that?
So it's real nice to finally kind of like be on the stronger end of things.
All right.
I love it!
Damascus Shamshir. Oh, ooh, is that better
What now?
than the dragon judgment? Oh, not quite, but it is very close. And its normal attacks do not have fire affinities, so it is a worthy replacement for what we're doing.
There they are. Come on.
Very impressive.
Forward.
Impressive as ever.
Right there. Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
There they are.
Get ready,
Time for some
everyone.
close combat.
Very impressive.
I
Right
love you.
there. Come on.
Nice! You're gaining strength.
Ah, we got our new skill. Great. That is what we wanted.
There they are.
Oh, I think they see us.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
Skill.
Forward.
Yeah, nice work.
Hello.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Right there. Let's push through.
Skill.
Charging in.
Impressive as ever.
I see the enemy. Come on. There they are.
That was
Forward.
brilliant.
Come on.
Something over here? Yes,
We've
I missed the
scattered them.
beetle.
Our efforts were not in vain.
Right there.
Oh, I think they see us.
Time for some close combat.
Hey, good one.
Stuff does respawn fairly quickly.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through! All right, we did it!
Keep that in mind.
There they are.
I can feel my power growing.
Warrior 18.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
You look stronger already.
We found
I
something.
love it.
How about this? Nice.
There they are.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Forward!
Right there!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Right there. Come on!
All right, we did it!
I see the enemy. Charging in. Time for some close combat.
Weak against it. Do it again! Yeah!
I don't actually want to kill all these guys yet. I want to fully uncover all of the map first.
There they are.
Let's push through. We must have gotten away.
I see the enemy.
Come on! That might be of use later.
Giant worm meat.
Right there. Charging in. All right.
Amazing!
How's that?
Great moves back there.
Okay. I do like this is a nice reprieve. Like, this is actually a nice reprieve. Be able to just run around and smack the shit out of some monsters. Okay, we're gonna go save real quick, so that if we get our asses beat, we potentially don't have to.
There they are.
Let's push through! Impressive as ever.
I see the enemy.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Right there.
Nice! You're gaining strength.
For journey, that's the safety save. You don't want a safety save, or do overwrite the safety save just in case this guy actually mollywops us. I don't think he will, right? Like,
There they are. Forward! Time for some close combat.
Exemplary.
Look!
Think something huge and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really angry.
All right!
Finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear. No kidding, this isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
Watch yourselves. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just
Get
fine.
ready.
Here it comes, brace yourselves. Okay, so this fire. So I'm not super worried about our weapons.
Let's get on with it.
Because I
Something
plan
else. Are you prepared? Hack and
diagonal
slash.
I'll show you the S. I'll get some distance.
Definitely
Come
gonna
forth,
back the
Royal
fuck up
Soul.
and blizzard it.
You hit their weakness!
Is everyone all right?
That's your opening, Captain.
I think we're gonna blizzard it
Oh,
again.
shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Now,
their weak
I shall
spot.
vanquish evil.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
Tactic.
Ouch.
Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments!
Freeze!
Hulkenberg got them
can't afford to hold back.
We'll heal.
Could do with this.
You've got a bunch of
come
ailments
forth,
slowing
Royal
you down,
Soul.
Captain! You hit their weakness!
But with blade
That's
in
your
hand!
opening, Captain! Hulkenberg!
I shall...
Warrior! Several ailments slowing
I'll cut you down!
I will.
We can't really do anything about the elements on us right now. We don't have healers, so we have hurt.
Captain's hurt bad!
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing!
No.
Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up!
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Balm her.
This calls for one of these.
My spirit
Captain's
is
broken! Someone,
Me!
get him healed up!
We're not out of this yet.
Eddie, but
I'm obliged.
Helpful as
I
ever.
think that's. I think if we get another good turn on him,
Captain's
we're
hurt
okay.
bad.
But
Let's get him some
if
healing!
he keeps doing that, we're just gonna fucking die. Like,
Someone, back up!
Just poison.
fucking hell.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Take this!
I'm just gonna auto attack because I want to redo
Hulkenberg's
this.
poisoned. We gotta cure her before the toxins kick in. Hulkenberg's
still
badly
stand.
wounded. Someone heal her.
Suppose this is it.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Right there! My strength, Your Highness.
Oh, champion again.
I'm dead. It's just setback. It's just a flesh wound.
I see the enemy.
Amazing.
There they are.
There.
It's only a flesh wound.
They've noticed us.
Forward!
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Right there.
Thesaurus!
Keep it up.
Right. Let's settle this quick. Hack and slash. They die hard.
I will fire!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. Whew. That should do it.
I see the enemy. Let's push through!
Alright.
Look.
Same scenario. Generalized, same concept. Okay.
Let's get on with it. Are you prepared?
Falling back. Come forth, Royal Soul. Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Is that with blade
That's
in
your
hand?
opening, Captain. Hulkenberg got them right
Warrior!
in their weak spot.
I'll cut you down.
Mate! Freeze!
So if we don't get it this time, the war cry obviously is an issue. If we
Only a
don't
flesh
get it
wound.
this time,
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
we're gonna try
Freeze!
this. We're gonna.
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
shall
their weak
fight
spot.
as the noble I am.
Going to heal.
This calls for
her.
one of these.
Twas needed.
Stroll.
I'll show you
They
the-
got
I won't
you
hold
multiple
To
ailments.
Blizz.
You hit their weakness.
We're
That's
going
your
to
opening,
Knight's
Captain.
Proclamation. We're going to try to draw its attention so that it
Hulkenberg,
takes
In the name of
justice
justice.
on us.
Go for it.
Pass, and we're going to bloom it again.
This is nothing.
Okay.
Only a flesh wound.
Great.
Hulkenberg, your attack power
For
is
all
strong!
that we strive for!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Now,
their weak
what's the
spot.
play? Let's try this.
I'm obliged.
I won't hold back! Ice!
You hit their weakness!
I stand
That's
ready.
your opening, Captain.
Oh, power of heroes! Strike me if you dare.
In the name of justice, all yours.
You've got a bunch of elements slowing you down, Captain. Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up!
Doesn't matter. That Stinger Frenzy is fucking
Hulkenberg's
rough.
down! Someone help her get back in the fight!
We might be able to do it with the Palm of Life this time.
This calls for one of these.
My spirit is
I will fight with pride.
We
Me!
don't need to do that, but
You hit their weakness!
by the sworn of
That's your opening, Captain!
Is that all?
now we Knight's Proclamation.
Only
I
a flesh
swear
wound.
to God, but her defense isn't reduced now, so
Someone
now
kill her.
she shouldn't just fall the fuck over. Actually think I'll just so close to dead. I think we just ice chunk him and spam
I'll
on
deal
him
with
and he
this.
dies.
You hit their weak point! Keep it
Let's
up,
go!
Troll.
Ice!
You hit their weakness!
With blade in
That's your
hand!
opening, Captain!
Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
In
in,
the
their
neck,
weak
warrior.
Nice! Rusted weapon and a bone helm.
Okay. Ha! I have never known such heights.
Magic and endurance, very good. Rampager Tale.
However,
That this bounty had been left unaddressed, the military must truly be short-handed.
Even so,
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility. I could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized, for now anyway.
right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Let's go report in at the recruitment
What do you
center.
think?
Leave it to us. Shall we return to the entrance? Oh, exploring.
Say,
Oh.
What are our...
What
I
now?
actually have an opportunity to grind, but though I don't think we're getting a lot of experience. Can I check details? 965 experience to our next level. 574, 1460. That's gonna take a while off of what we're getting. Doable.
I see the enemy. All right. How's that?
At 16 a pop, it's definitely
Nice
doable.
work.
There they are. Charging in.
Get ready, everyone!
Time for some closing. Come on.
Very impressive.
Charging in.
Impressive as ever.
I see the enemy.
Exemplary.
Right there. All right. How's
Impressive
that?
as ever.
I see the enemy.
Come up, avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Right there. Come on.
Hey! Great job!
I see the enemy. Let's push through.
All right, we did it!
Right there.
I knew you could do it.
There they are.
Over. Not worth a lot.
Skill.
The worms. Okay. Burbs. Not so much.
What now? What now?
292. Things definitely respawned previously. I wonder if after defeating the boss they stop respawning. Sting.
What?
All right.
Let's head back.
And then if we head back outside, that does refresh. Okay, that's pretty. Oh.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
I see the enemy.
All right. How's that? Come on.
Forward!
Such skill.
Looks like they gave up. What a relief.
Interesting.
Yep.
There they are. Time for some close combat.
Hey, great job.
Charging it. Come and get it.
That word hurts.
Come on. Forward. Charging it. Come and get it.
Good job.
Time for some close combat. Charging it. Come on.
We can fix this. Do it again.
Let us settle
Okay,
this.
weak to piercing.
Let's
You
give it
know
all we've
that.
got.
Oh, she just did 1,300, and it's still quite
I
alive.
shall vanquish evil.
Okay.
No, not this. Let's get on with it. No holding back.
It's okay. We can do this. Falling back. I won't hold back. Burn!
I stand ready. Let justice prevail. I see you.
Falkenberg got them right
Now,
in their weak
what's the
spot.
play?
Falkenberg's down. Get her back up.
My best
Roll. Someone
wasn't
get him
enough.
back on his feet.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That's why we saved.
Will
That-
your tale end here?
That is why we saved. Oh, get away from it.
There they are.
They saw us.
I see the enemy.
How's that? You could do it. I
That's
think we
why
got them all.
saved.
We'll be safe for a while.
I want to come over here, actually, and I want to see if
Right
killing
there.
the dogs again
Come on.
respawns another.
Dad?
All right, we did it.
I see the enemy.
I think we lost them.
There they are.
Was that a rare boss?
You're gaining
It
strength.
certainly looks like it. Yeah.
Charging in. Time for some close combat.
Did it.
Is that the end then?
It
We cleared the way.
certainly looks like it.
They found us. Get
I
ready,
see the
everyone.
enemy.
All right, we did it.
Trying to stay the fuck away from it too.
There they are. Push through. Charging in.
Amazing. Great news out there.
I see the enemy.
Okay, so killing all the dogs again did not respawn the Manjula, so we can't just keep farming it.
There they are.
That was wild. Honestly, I did not expect. I'm just gonna take it. I did not expect it to take 4 damage from a weakness.
They've noticed us.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
I see the enemy.
Come on! Alright, how's that?
Time for some close. Come on!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Hey, good one.
There they are.
On your toes, everyone!
Right there.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
What now?
Fucked me up. 3. I don't want to. I don't think I.
I see the enemy.
Forward! Alright, how's that? I can feel the power coursing through me.
A full level like this? I think we're done here. I think we're gonna take that as is. I've been thinking while we've been playing. I've been thinking, what's our plan for the Minotaur? What's our plan for the Minotaur? So I've actually been thinking about this. I legitimately might. I have to check because I'm pretty sure it was just piercing, but it might also have been bludgeoning. I think we're just gonna play with classes, play around with classes again.
Now then.
Hey.
Yeah, we're done here. Head back
Okay,
to the
then.
city. Let's
Right?
leave. And then on the morrow, we will go turn that quest in.
All right.
Taking down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. Reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. Glad we were able to help people too. This announcement is just around the corner. It would be wise to make the most of the time we have remaining. Perhaps there are others who require our aid, or we could develop our archetypes. Go for it. I am a few levels stronger now. That's the plan, right? And the hope is that, you know, the grinding that we just did, hopefully with the Gobborns, we will be 19 by the time we get to him. So that's gonna be the generalized concept that we go for.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We are on day 20. 22 is when shit apparently kicks off. As far as I'm aware. Her voice. Ah, shit.
Say there.
Stroll wants to do stuff again. Damn it,
All right,
Stroll.
Let's go.
Damn it, Stroll. I kind of want to do that. There's I will say the thing about the side quest is the side quest said it has no deadline. So it's not like we have to get it done before the
Closure A.
As far as I'm aware, right? Like,
No.
I presume if we lost it once the Forden stuff happens, it would not say there is no deadline. It would say the deadline is like the 21st to the 22nd or something.
Yeah?
You heard the news. The state army defeated the humans. Splendid, isn't it? Could free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Heisme will catch their eye. Really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly its rampager tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours. 5K
We did it.
and we increase our or 10K and we increase our courage. Fuck yeah. Hella.
All right.
Could go buy that golden weapon now. Oh! 6078! Wow! 10K Reeve. Ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. Also, of course, right, like, we're jumping up a bunch, but the assumption is going to be is once we get close to the top, it's going to be harder to move up, right? Recruitment centers in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. County target? Nothing else.
All right then.
All
right then.
Let's go. Okay?
It is Idols
Hello
Day.
there.
And prices are lower during Idols Day, so we could buy the Golden Epi for 40K. Slash, though. I had a different plan, actually. We do want to sell stuff.
Now
And
then.
this is worth a pretty penny. We want to appraise some things. Rusted weapon. Silver abacus. Okay, so for a merchant. Interesting. Okay, very cool. And then the superior rusted armor. Damascus vest. Alright. Cool. I want to play around with here some. First I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to Hulkenberg and I'm going to say, what is the strongest you can put on? That is 53.
Leave it to me.
The bone helm is pretty good. Damascus vest is actually the best thing that we have. Silver lance, also best thing we have. Okay. If we were to...
What now? All right then.
Alright.
All right,
Hush, tiny
Let's
bee.
go.
What is it?
Amazing.
What in the blazes?
Heard that the previous king loved to travel. Now, royalty might as well live in a completely separate world for me, but I think I understand how he felt. No desire to stay in one place for any extended period of time.
Amazing.
Fancy a bit of info?
The ox.
Want in on this?
Pierce
Just
attacks.
between us.
Weak to pierce, it's weak to ice. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. Yeah, but the swords don't do bows. So it's really spears. If you want to do spears or blizzard, if you want to hit for weakness. So what I'm actually considering is I'm actually considering kind of two options. One is setting Troll to Knight during the fight so that he can actually be using spears as well. and setting main character to Seeker, having him use Blizzard, as well as have access to Medi, and so the aside is that if I do that stuff, I could.
Let's
one
head
of
there
two
right away.
things. I could. God.
Hello
this
there.
Hurts. Just the sheer concept. Damage is based off of your weapon stat, even if you are using magic, right? Obviously, magic enhances your magic damage as well, but it's also still based off of your weapon stat. So, right now we have the Kindling Staff, which is 100. If we had a Golden Epi, that's 200. Maybe our Blizzard hits significantly harder at that point. Plus, also is just probably going to be a really good weapon for a long time. The issue is it worth almost all of our money? And the alternative concept was going over to the Shieldworks. And basically the idea was
This is on sale.
put everyone on Knight, even the main character, so all three are just hitting with piercing attacks. And then put the Noble Tuxedo on someone so that they have super high defense. Potentially, again, the main character so that he can hopefully always be alive to Medi the others, right? And then just have the others have the highest defensive gear that we can get. The other thing about that is, yeah, we also have the mag exchange if we want to get money. We actually are sitting on a whole bunch of magla, but the issue with the whole bunch of magla is to do this, if we wanted to move everyone to Knight, for example, we would have to spend a fair chunk of magla, right? Which isn't inherently a bad thing. The other thing about potentially doing the 3 Knights situation is that Ironclad Bond, if we can get everyone up to 9, Ironclad Bond not only increases your defense more, but it increases further if the archetypes of the same lineage are present. So I'm actually curious as to whether or not if we did something like Ironclad Bond, would we be able to just basically roll by having a crap ton of defense and just bash the face of the fucking Minotaur. The issue with that is Hulkenberg's already 9, past 9, way past 9. But getting the others to 9 would either require that we go through the whole dungeon with them as knights, or we would need to I say or, it might be and or use some of our, I say some of, potentially all of our heroes' stuff to boost their ship. So that could be an issue in itself. But I think it's definitely like theoretically a possibility, right? I am kind of leaning towards the concept of buying the
This
tuxedo.
is on sale right now.
Because the tuxedo, I believe, it looks like it's usable on basically anything. Yeah, it looks like it's usable on anything, which means that it's going to probably be good for us for it's double the defense of other things that we can buy. It's like 60 to 70 points better than anything else that we've found. And it gives +1 to all stats. So I feel like it's probably going to be quite strong for a reasonable amount of time. A reasonable amount of time to where like 40k is still a worthwhile investment, you know? So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for right now, is that idea. So, if that is going to be the case, let's...
What now?
Let's test this theory real quick. Let's pop over here. Okay, so we do already have Night unlocked for him. So that's good. And if the 3 nights doesn't work, we can still default to 2 nights and a Seeker and have him Blizzard, which we won't need to do anything to do that. We've already unlocked all of the stuff. It just won't be as strong in theory because we won't have the Golden Epi if we commit to the Tuxedo. So, let us do this first. I say that. Do we want to do Stroll first real quick? Do we want to progress Stroll's scenario? Let's progress Stroll's scenario. Let's save here. And let's progress Stroll's situation first. Because again, we don't but if we're gonna do the stuff, we want to do it today because it's cheaper. Well, I mean, just do Stroll stuff tomorrow. Okay, let's safety save.
What now?
Safety save. Baby. He's sleeping. He's sleeping so that he won't sleep tonight. He's sleeping. Okay, so.
That reminds me.
What now?
You woke them all up, Mappa. They're very upset.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Jeez.
Of course.
Hello. Cat? Oh, he says I want down.
Yeah. A new ability.
Heat water. Gross. And obviously Hulkenberg is already not. So. Where you get you? Because you fucking do it? Fucking weirdo.
That reminds me.
This is on sale.
Okay. So unfortunately, none of these are going to be upgrades except for the Tuxedo. And none of these are going to be upgrades either. Just waiting till Otis teaches the kitty taps. Oh no.
He's teaching him biscuits.
Yeah, they have been teaching the kitten to make biscuits. He's very bad at it. He just puts his hands on you and claws real quick. It's terrible.
All right then, go.
I don't even know that he counts as an amateur biscuit maker.
Hello there.
Okay, so we do need an iron lance.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Hey.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Right.
We're gonna go commit. No, I say commit. This is still a safety save, so it's kind of not really a committal. But we're gonna buy the Noble Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's up? What now?
Do I have any items to be purified? I don't think so. We had some to be identified or appraised, which we got those done, but I don't think we have any purification. I'll go check though. Those, I mean, it's not gonna hurt us.
Closure.
No items. Purified. Okay, so in theory,
what now?
What? Ooh. So now my concern is how big of a pain in the ass is going through killing all the Gobborns going to be if we're all knights?
I kissed his face.
All right, then.
Soggy with water.
Oh no. Not soggy
Go.
with water.
And what is it?
I think we're actually mostly okay. We are kind of out of revives, though. It'll be interesting, yeah. Interesting's a word. We're gonna buy 5 revives. We're gonna buy some more medicines. I don't think we're gonna need a lot of MP, really. But we'll see.
That reminds me.
The other consideration that I had was the idea that if Triple Knights doesn't work, right? Jump Thrust deals... Jump Thrust? Deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy, and it lowers their defense for 3 turns, right? And that requires Warrior, Brawler, or Berserker, right? But then Hammer of Justice is heavy physical pierce and inflicts a one-time weakness to pierce. So this, it's gonna be weak to pierce anyway, so I don't think this is as big of a deal, but it is heavy physical pierce. So the other thing that I was considering is basically just throwing the main character on Brawler, or I could swap gear around or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but main character has the least strength, so he kind of makes the main target to be kind of like the gopher to just kind of throw out whatever. But basically, like the same idea we did with Zorba. Do something like jump thrust. With the, with either Stroll or Hulkenberg doing the jump thrust, right? And the main character just being there as the Brawler body, right? Or even Warrior, but really Brawler because of the Hammer of Justice situation, right? And then because it's gonna inflict weakness, we just immediately turn around and with the other person do Hammer of Justice to basically just deal a metric shit ton of damage. Basically like DPS race the fucker down, right? Is the general idea that I had. So I think we will try to stick with the knight concept first. But I do think the Brawler concept, I think, has the better chance of succeeding, but I also think it requires the least input, right? Because at any time, we could just be like, okay, one of you is swapped over to Brawler so that we have access to Jump Thrust and Hammer of Justice. Done. Right? Like, we don't need to do anything else aside from that, but in order to do the 3 knights, we need to get everyone up to like 9 in theory, right? Like would be the concept. Now that again might not be possible, but we'll see. I think that is the plan. Sir. All right. I think we're gonna try this. We have a clear understanding of what's going on in the in the corridor. So I don't think we have to really stress about anything. We've already done it once, right?
What now?
So we're hopefully going to be able to just run through. I'm hoping that because of our levels, maybe we're actually going to be able to just kill a lot of the Goblins outright, so we don't have to actually do that many fights. That is the hope, but that might not be the case, so we will see how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to take a very quick break. Actually, we're going to keep going, even though it already is 11. I don't have to do anything tomorrow other than wait around for Path of Exile 2. So, yeah, I think I'm hyped to kind of like try to execute on this tonight. So, I'm going to take a very quick bio break, get up, stretch my legs, get some new water, use the bathroom, that whole thing. And we will be back in probably 5 minutes or so to test out this idea and see. We hit a massive roadblock last time, but we fixed the roadblock by beating Zorba, and now we're a bit stronger, so maybe we can beat the Guptoros. You feisty little bastard. Alright, un momento, be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let us get this plan set in motion. We are gonna try this the fuck out.
Let's go.
Lumio.
But
I think we can just head through the thing and go to Belaga corridor, but I'm gonna talk to this lady first and have her just be like, take us there via.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
If
ready to go.
Let's see here.
we could fulfill a request there.
The clock's ticking. It's your call.
Great. Let's.
Hell yes.
The party at last found themselves destroyed the party.
Real fingers crossed on us being able to just kill the Goblins.
The thing is
this right?
Hunt for rare treasure.
win!
My thanks.
That? Okay then.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Should we try some more?
Scintillating marble. What? This guy gives us... Oh no, it's the other guy that gives us the stuff.
There they are.
Let's take it with
Okay,
us.
we don't have to fight those guys. That's cool. That's Tooth Boy.
Come on!
Yeah, nice
Right
work.
there.
They're down.
This could be our chance.
Do not get to take on all of them. Do we
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
Yeah! Tougher than I thought.
I step right there. Two remaining.
Let's stay calm.
Right there! They die hard!
Is everyone... Take this! Stay focused.
Hulkenberg's got this handled. Yikes! Here comes the counter.
Yeah! Tougher than I thought.
Only one
Observe
left.
the... Nice!
Finish them off and we're clear.
Oh, shards
The
of ice!
blizzard, right? No, they're not. Quick blizzard.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
He's not in a very pet
Let's catch our
mood.
breath.
He's in a wily mood. Ah. Hope this counts as petting. You get me.
Victory is ours.
Don't
And
you get
safety
me.
hard won.
Wow, good find.
Palm of life. That is a good find. I like the talkative tooth.
There they are.
Forward!
We have the edge.
And we'll win this. I call upon royal power within. Let's do this.
Something else.
It's part of the problem is we don't really have.
Yeah!
Observe the enemy. Right there! A worthy foe after all.
By the chivalrous I won't hold back. Attack! Let's keep this up.
The
Not bad.
captain took one down. Three enemies left. We can do this.
Right there!
Ice with blade in hand. They yet cling to life.
Let's.
Just two left. Nice going,
no
Captain.
less.
Oh, please!
Only
Okay.
two enemies left. Stay sharp.
Yeah!
Observe the enemy. Nice! Still standing, I
It's
see.
okay.
It might actually behoove us to
Okay,
put
let's keep it going.
Blizzard on the main character so that we can Blizzard because it definitely does more damage than piercing to these guys.
Not good!
Only one left.
Right there!
Finish them off and we're clear.
Nice! They yet cling to life.
Let's.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That'll do. I shall rise to the
Get a level?
occasion.
Victory is
Good.
ours.
Let's
now?
definitely do that. Are they weak to fire? Do we remember?
All right.
Try fire.
All right.
We're gonna want blizzard as well, in theory, but we'll swap over to fire for now.
I imagine.
I don't mind burning a bit of mana. Cleaning yourself? You clean boy?
Right.
You have the stunning arrows that we should keep in mind.
I see the enemy.
Found us!
Right there.
Let's push through! Incoming!
Only a...
Hard.
Here! By the sworn oath of night, oh power of heroes!
Let's go! Burn! A tough one!
They are weak to neither!
This is nothing.
Oh, please!
That one is no bueno.
Yeah! Almost finished!
Is it right?
Always comes
Oh,
through.
shards of ice!
Only 2
But I won't
enemies
hold
left.
back!
Stay
Fire!
sharp.
Only lasts for a fucking turn? Really?
Stroll! Someone get him back on his
You
feet!
need training!
That's fucking rough.
Stroll got knocked out!
With blade in
Get him
hand!
back on his feet! Nice work, Hulkenberg!
Let's go! Burn!
Only a flesh wound.
Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing! Captain's down! Someone, help him back up!
For all that we strive for!
We're gonna die to these guys.
Worthy foe after all!
He's gonna Conde. Oh, he double blizz.
Only a flesh wound.
Thanks, AI.
Come on,
Let
do it
justice
like this.
prevail!
Someone, help, please!
My fucking
We
goodness.
barely made it. How about we all heal before
Superior
we hit the next
rusted
mess?
long arm, rusted
We do well
accessory,
not to
stunning arrow.
underestimate them.
We are getting a lot
We
of
made
shit,
short work
I
of
will
them.
say.
That might be of use later.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
Did it!
Act fast!
There,
We'll win
yes.
this! Not now. Right there!
Actually
Tougher
makes
than
this
I
way more
thought.
difficult.
I stand ready. Come! Oh, shards of ice! They yet cling to life.
I will fight with night! Fire!
3 left! One for the captain!
That's the spirit.
Let's keep it going!
Think about it, if there was hidden rare boss in the church, and here too, after you beat the boss, that's
3 enemies left! We can do this!
good fucking question.
I shall vanquish evil. 2 remaining.
Observe
Great
for
job,
all that
Stroll.
we strive for!
Only 2 enemies left! Stay
Burn!
sharp! That's
one left.
for the captain!
Not bad.
Let's keep it going!
These guys were weak to like... They were weak to something, was it? Was
Only
it that
one
they were
left.
weak to
Finish them
brawling?
off
There's
and
no
we're clear.
escape.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Right there! Still standing, I see.
Let's go!
Remember.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so
Oh.
myself. You found new powers. A new power to wield. That was the last of them.
Go through there.
Oh.
The reason I ask is because, you know what, actually, I don't need to ask. I can just check. Because Hulkenberg is already perfectly high enough on Knight for us to do what we're trying to accomplish. So she can actually just check on Brawler. Let's see.
There they are.
Forward!
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
Quick, let's finish them!
Let's take them all out! Take this! Let's get on with it!
This is Hammer of Justice!
Something else.
I'm gonna do that.
Right there! Not done yet.
Is everyone all right? Numbers dwindle.
They are not weak to punching either. Jeebus.
Fire!
Yeah! They die hard!
I stand ready.
Regardless.
Let's stay calm.
Got this handled.
I'm taking damage regardless. Might as well just save the mana.
Brace yourselves!
A really interesting idea there, Crimson. Really interesting idea.
Right there!
May yet cling to life.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. I think we got them all.
Okay, we do want to go back up over here.
There they are. Let's give them a fight.
Let's settle this.
Right there!
I stand ready. Come! This won't do. Numbers dwindle.
It's okay. I won't hold back. Burn!
That knocked fucking. I hate that. I hate that it knocks them out of their stun.
Yeah!
Is everyone all right? Still standing, I see.
By this power. Stay sharp.
Yes!
It's not
the
over yet.
dragon took one down! Only one
Right
left!
there!
Finish
Tougher
them
than
off
I
and
thought.
We're clear! Smooth finish! Great work, everyone!
Silk hat.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert!
I see the enemy.
That was brilliant.
All right,
Weak
look at
to
that.
slashing, are they? Ah, a second Damascus vest. Nice. We should check.
What now?
That. Oh.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Okay, so we're gonna swap things around so that we can get.
Oh.
I've acquired a new power.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Actually going to put equipment as the Damascus Shamshir. We know they're not weak to fire. I want to see if they're weak to just slashing. And then the other thing that we're trying to do is unlock round slash, right? So that we can more readily deal with groups, because it's a scenario of like, so round slash takes a lot of mana, right, from 2 characters, but we're healing so much that we're basically losing that mana anyways. And again, the intention isn't for us to use a lot of mana against the Minotaur. So the hope is that we won't have to worry about that as much.
Right there.
Great job!
Charging in. Time for some close.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
There they are.
That might be of use later.
I see the enemy.
Amazing! Great moves back there. If it's useful, I say grab it.
I imagine that would be of use.
Nice.
Good find.
Which is earring. Yeah, potentially useful.
Nice.
Incredible.
Aquamarine. We'll recover our money.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Agla pill, very useful.
Right there. Let's push through.
Quick, let's finish them!
Act fast.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready now.
Let's go. Get in there! Finish them off!
Let's do this! Not the right move.
Just realized that there are so many jobs you never even tried on the main character. You were wondering what weapon I was swinging around. Yeah. I'm really enamored with the kind of like job class system they've got going on right now. I think it's really cool.
I can't afford to hold back. Knight! No, not this.
Right there! I will fight with pride. The next one's yours.
Is it comrade? Lend me your strength.
You can do this.
I strike with conviction. Stay
What a
focused.
play,
Well
Hulkenberg!
done, Hulkenberg.
You swept right through them. Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Definitely gonna be worthwhile.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
That'll do.
Especially if we're getting some unscathed trials
Careful.
to get.
We've got company.
There they are. All right. How's that? This is our chance.
I'll give it my word. Right there!
I'm counting on you.
Allies, together!
Do you think we need to prioritize Stroll's
All right,
mana?
let's go!
Or using Stroll's mana
My
rather
blade
than main
cuts like
character's
the wind.
mana for
One
the
remain, all
ability
of
to
them.
You
medi
never let us
if
down.
need be?
Amazing work, Hulkenberg. Only one left.
Yeah!
Finish them off.
They're good.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Getting a lot of
The
those
next one will
superior
fall just
rusted
as
long
easy.
arms.
Good. 'Tis done.
Not bad at all.
endurance and do an agility.
I think we're in the clear.
I see the enemy.
Come on!
Good job!
You found something.
Fairy dust.
Let's take it with us.
Very good.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Less water, hell yeah.
There they are.
All right.
Charging in.
Very impressive.
Did we just take out a mage? Wild.
Hey.
Did I miss one of the... No, because we gotta go back. We gotta go down and then back up the other side. We're good.
I see the enemy.
Hey, good one.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
Right there.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
So last time we didn't get this fucker.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
We did this time though, which is good because these guys are actually worth. They're weak to fire.
I will fight. Fire!
You hit their weakness!
By my sword.
That's your opening,
For
Captain!
all that we strive for!
It might not be
I
good.
must Oh, power of
I think
heroes!
we got a diagonal slash, but I don't think we kill with a regular hit.
That's the last of them! The way's clear!
Remain steadfast.
Right
Some
there.
foes still draw breath.
Forward!
I feel my power growing.
Charging in. Time for some close combat. Charging in.
I knew you could do it.
Interesting. I guess we hit that power point where we can just kill all these guys. That's really nice. At the same time, it is concerning because we might not hit our goal on the knights. We're only at rank 4 right now on the knights.
There they are. Come on! Let's push through! Come on! All right, how's that?
All right, we did it! Great find. Keep it.
Nice.
Archos.
We found something.
Imp ending pike. So I remember we get a.
What now?
So these can be purified. I think we will want to go ahead and equip him with the impending pike. Oh, I guess we could put the silver lance on him for now. Who's not to? Forgot we didn't have it on her when we swapped her over. Very good. Ah shit, we're already there. We're not at the knight concept, unfortunately. Okay, let's not save over our safety save. Let's save elsewhere.
Yep.
All right. We do have quite a bit of Heroes Incense and a fair amount of Heroes Fruit. How would this do if we use a Heroes Fruit?
New skills, new possibilities.
We're die up. We could definitely be boosting through this. Maybe. I don't think we'll reach 9 on both.
Right. I could get used to this.
Yeah, we won't reach 9. We could get to 9 pretty quickly, probably by going back. I don't even think this strategy is necessarily going to work. We did a safety save there, so I'm going to run back. Oh wait. I don't have to run back. I can hit the fucking cat and ask it to let us leave. Yeah. That's all. You didn't type it quite fast enough, Jay. That's exactly what I was gonna be like. Wait a second. We don't have to do that.
Gallica.
Let's call it. Hey,
Oh, I'll see.
that's right.
My stream is slow. I said the words. I said the words before your text showed up.
I see the enemy.
Come on! Hey, great job!
There they are. Time for some close
Impressive as ever.
Oh, is that how that works? Before the words were heard? I don't know that that's how that works.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through!
Hey, good one.
We don't even have to hit all of them. We'll hit before.
Right there. Charging in. All right. How's that?
I can feel the power coursing through me.
There they are.
Push through! We did it!
Forward! Time for some close.
Yeah, nice work!
Hey, good one.
You're with Jay on this one?
I see the enemy.
Avoid this fight.
Charging in.
I can feel
There
my
they are.
Victory is ours, and safety.
Yeah, this is what I was doing earlier for the...
Right there. Time for some
close.
close. Charging in. Time for some close.
Hey, good one.
Forward.
That was brilliant.
Actually, again, I get a fair amount of items
see the
from
enemy.
doing this stuff too.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
There they are. All right. How's that? Come on.
Looks like it could be useful.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
That looks that absolutely. It's actually doing stuff. I'm getting a lot of fucking drops.
On your toes, everyone!
I see the enemy.
All right, we did it!
Charging in. Forward.
Impressive as ever.
Watch out! We've been spotted!
Right there.
I tried pressing the button and
Great
it
job.
refused to actually attack him.
I see the enemy.
Or lock on him, rather.
Push through. Time for some close combat.
Yeah, nice
Charging in. Time for some close combat.
I knew we could do it.
Bam the buttons. Bam the buttons faster.
Right there. Come on.
That was brilliant.
How's that? Let's push through.
Exemplary.
Okay, so we're not actually gonna save. Well, okay, we are gonna save, but we're gonna save on a different slot because this save is in Belliga corridor, but prior to us using all of our heroes and stuff, right? Because we might not want to do that. If the Triple Knight hitting 9 doesn't even fucking do anything for us, then that was pointless, right? Using all of those could be more useful later. So, yeah, let's just fucking do it. Let's throw ourselves at the Captaros and see if this strategy works. I honestly don't think it's gonna work. I think the other strategy has a significantly better chance of working.
I call upon royal power within!
So the idea here is that we have Ironclad Bond. So everyone's defense is boosted by 10%, but it's boosted further because we have 2 other knights as well. So archetypes of the same lineage. So the hope is that we're gonna have a very... Oh, we didn't Medi. Well, it's a good thing we saved, because we're definitely gonna die. But the idea is that we just sheer face tank this, and we just poke weakness. So we're hitting like 6 times a turn, and he just doesn't have enough
as the
to
noble I
break
am.
through the defense. I don't think that's gonna work, but we'll see.
There! Take this!
Hit their weak point.
By the chivalrous
Oh,
spirit
yeah.
of the night.
Well, this definitely isn't gonna work.
That's your opening, Captain.
There's no escape!
Because we're not on the right class anyway. Also, we're not doing fuck all damage. And he still does a fuck ton of damage.
Get her back up.
So, obviously, this was the incorrect... This was not the right
There's no escape!
modus operandi. But even with, I don't think it's gonna work. Because he's still doing this shit. But we'll fix the strat and we'll go again.
Help her get back in the fight. You hit their weakness.
There's no escape!
That's your opening, Captain.
Not doing much. There's the power up. That's the part where we all just die anyways.
You hit their weakness.
There's no escape!
That's your opening, Captain.
That's funny though.
Everyone!
Stroll!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Everyone.
That one didn't count. That we fucked up. We didn't
So,
actually set up the characters in the way that we were intending to set them up. So ignore that. Swap Hulkenberg to Knight. Yes, correct. Skill inheritance. Actually, oh my god, these are expensive. Could be nice, honestly, but especially strike dodge could be really good right now. Increase physical attack, by 10%. That could be quite good. We're not gonna do that though. But we do want to set skill inheritance here to be Medi. And I think that is the plan. We do want to swap Silver Lance off and on here because those two are going to be the primary attackers. Okay. Now we try again. Now we've actually got the real... This is the intended strat, or one of the two intended strats. I do still think we want to use a... Oh shit. Did we not get that? Did we not get that this run? Is there a person that we missed? Huh. We didn't get the defense down thing.
Not now.
Alright, well.
There! Take this!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up strong. You hit their weakness.
I see.
That's your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg got them right in their
There's
weak
no
spot.
escape!
I did like 200.
Is that all? Only a flesh wound.
There! Take this!
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep it up, Stroll.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
There's
spot.
no escape!
I don't know that this is gonna work.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Might be one of the silliest strats I've tried.
Is that all?
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
There! Take this!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
There's
spot.
no escape!
Yeah, I don't know that this is gonna work. It has the potential to work.
Let's try this.
But I think we have a better strat in the bag. I just wanted to try this first because I thought it was funny. Well, I say I thought it was funny. I thought it had a chance of actually working as well, right? So this is
no
actually
holding back.
where I want to be.
Not the right move.
There! Take this!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
There's no escape!
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oof.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
There! Take this!
You hit their weak point.
By the
Keep
civil
it up, Stroll.
Is there enough?
So,
You hit their
alternatively,
weakness.
With blade
That's
in
your
hand!
opening, Captain.
Now,
that does
what's
do
the
a
play?
lot more damage.
Are you prepared?
Alternatively,
This should work.
It's okay. We can do that. We're not out of this
I
yet.
think the tanking does actually work.
Helpful as ever.
Like that theory
Night! Oh, shards
is
of ice!
fine,
Hulkenberg got them
but
right
the
in their weak
stabbing
spot.
it, less
Let's
fine.
try this.
You hit their weak point.
I
Keep
will
it up,
fight.
Stroll.
We can do this.
Plus needed.
I owe you.
Is night! Freeze!
I shall.
There's no escape!
By the chivalrous spirit.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Come! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
There!
spot.
Take this!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. You hit their weakness.
Night!
That's your opening, Captain.
There's no escape!
By the.
Oh, I do no physical damage.
is nothing. With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
There! Take this!
Hit their weak point.
I will fight his power.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
By the for all that we strive for!
There's no escape!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
B-Rush is dangerous. Slam shatter. Oh, it almost took out Stroll.
Can anyone heal him?
Knight!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Not out of this yet. This calls for one of these.
Twas needed.
My thanks.
Let justice prevail!
Enough. There! Take this!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Vitus power.
You hit their weakness.
Come!
That's your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
There's no escape!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let justice prevail!
I can't.
There! Take this!
Let's go.
Thank you.
I owe you.
For all that we strive for!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
There's
spot.
no escape!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. You hit their weakness.
Knight!
That's your opening, Captain.
This is where he double slam shouters.
Is that all?
There! Take this!
Alright. Tank strat did work. Tank strat did work. I'm actually a little sad that tank strat worked. Oh, okay, I'm not sad that tank strat worked. It's cool that tank strat worked, because that means there's multiple viable options. But I also kind of wanted to try, you know what? We might actually try this. We might do this fight again. I might save and do this fight again.
Satisfactory.
Because I kind of want to see the other thing as well and see if it
I
works.
have never known such heights.
Nice. The Brute's Horn.
That's...
This horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gored by it. Ugh. Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight.
No.
No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. If we'd let up even a little, we may well have been defeated. What? Even Hulkenberg was sweating? What do you think? It was a close one.
I don't know.
That sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade, after all. Well, a win is a win. All that's left is us to take it back to the Igniter ship.
All right.
Do that later. We head back to the entrance. I want to explore.
Say,
I see.
Primarily because I'm just gonna go use that kitty cat save real quick. And we're gonna try out the other strat. So kitty cat save on the same spot.
Yep.
And then we are going to
what now?
some load from this spot, yes. And so this is prior to us using all of our heroes stuff. So if we go check, so we still have all our heroes instance and heroes fruit now. And the plan that we had here was Hulkenberg on Knight. It was main character on Brawler.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting up.
Of course.
found new power.
Great. Probably still need Medi. And I think that's it. So equipment over to Hulkenberg best.
Leave it to
Silver
me.
Lance, great. Fantastic. Impending, yes. So the idea here is that we use jump thrust to lower their defense, and then we Hammer of Justice repeatedly to smash it with heavy physical pierce. We still have 2 knights, so still pretty thick, and we probably put main character on the back row because he's just there to heal. But that is the generalized concept.
All right.
I want to see if this strategy works as well. I love that I'm going into these with this like mindset of multiple strategies. It feels
Let's get on with
really cool to me. So jump thrust.
We'll combine our strength.
You will taste
The
justice.
issue I think here is running out of mana.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
I will fight
Stroll.
with pride.
17. That's a lot
Falling back.
more on the damage situation.
No.
I think we
I'm counting on
actually
you.
start.
Is everyone all right? Allies,
The real key here is Hammer of
It's up to you now.
pierce through them.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I shall fight as the noble I am.
574.
Knight!
What a mess.
Pretty good.
There's no escape!
Pretty good.
You need
He's
training.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Did that crit him?
Brawler!
Well,
With
so
healing
this is-
power.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Observe
this
the end.
exists?
Join with me.
Hammer of
You
Justice.
can do this.
As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg got them right in
And the
their
idea is Hammer
We'll
of
combine our
Justice again.
Run them through!
You hit their weak point.
Yeah,
Keep it up,
that's
Stroll.
pretty good. Now he might kill us.
Stroll's badly wounded.
Oh, if he
Can
goes for
anyone
Stroll.
heal him?
Oh my God!
Stroll can't
No,
take any more.
I can lower his defense even
Someone
further.
heal him.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't. Yeah.
Brawler! We're not out of this yet.
Nope.
Thank you.
My
I
thanks.
think we're past that point.
Is
at
everyone
this
all right?
point.
Let us fight as one.
You can do this.
But true.
pierce through them.
That was a way faster version. Although I will say that was a bit of a sketchier version because Stroll did almost die with that.
Ha!
Yeah,
I have never
there's
known
that.
such heights.
That's fun. Very fun. I think I'll go with that one because we save our heroes incense for like a later date at that point.
Huh?
I don't.
All right.
I would say I want to
Say,
explore more.
I see.
However, in reality, I do think we're actually done here. I might, offline, I might grind here a little bit. Not for, not really for experience, because we're kind of getting shit experience at this point. But for items, right? Like, we were getting a lot of drops, going through here, just smashing everything. Like, we were getting curatives, we were getting great fairy dust, which seems pretty good. We were getting a bunch of, where is it? Oh, can I not? They're not in here. Here they are. We were getting a bunch of rusted stuff, right? Which, even if they're not, like, better, I doubt they really are, my assumption is they're probably going to sell for better. We were also getting some, actual, like, sell items as well. Mostly lower tier stuff, but, anyways, I might just run through this dungeon a couple times and see, like, probably tomorrow, when I'm fucking waiting for the Path of Exile servers to not be on fire, probably I might just run back and forth through this dungeon a couple times and see if I can just farm some easy items and shit like that. So yeah, that's kind of probably what we're looking at. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end there. That'll also get us, you know, aside from items, it'll get us Magla to sell, or Magla to sell. Magla to have, selling is an option of it. And I think with that, I think we're actually done. So when we go back, I believe it's going to be the 21st, which means we'll have a free day. We should be able to do continue Stroll's thing on that free day, which is pretty cool. And then from there, yeah, I guess the next time we play, we'll probably do Stroll's thing, and that's gonna take up the majority of the day. We'll do a little night activity, maybe see if we can have more fairy stories or something like that. And then I think it is probably on to day 22 to see what Forden's proclamation is, and see the next step in the story. I do want to, before we finish, I do want to kind of like take a look at this, right? So, it is the 20th, 6:20. So 22nd is the end of the mourning period. And we have the Sanctus announcement. But what I wanted to kind of show off is I wanted to show the scope of the game, right? Because the scope of the game, the Day of the Hero is in month 10. So we have the rest of June, right? Whatever this month is. We don't actually know that. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 full months, right? Definitely 4 full months, if 4 full months and a couple of days, right? So it feels pretty neat. I feel like we've got we've got a lot left, but I do feel like we're doing some pretty cool shit already. Before I go, last time I played, like, the end of the cathedral was really tough. There were a lot of fights where a lot of those humans were kind of like kicking our asses. It was very painful to go through. And then Zorba smacked us around. And that was very disheartening. I was very much in this place, especially after having already lost to the Guptoros. But I do think the Guptoros thing was more of a situation of like, we were just underleveled. I think even if we used the strategies we used now, we were like 3 or 4 levels lower at that point. I think we probably still would have gotten smacked around. So I was very disheartened because I was like, oh damn, that kind of sucks. It feels like I might have to go off of the harder difficulty. But we persevered. We tried some different strategies. The strategies worked wonders on Zorba. Very happy that it worked the way that I thought it would. That was fantastic. And then that unlocked things for us to be able to kind of like juice ourselves up a little bit and progress to the Guptoros. And then getting back to the Guptoros, we also had new strategies in mind, which may or may not have worked in the past, but definitely worked now. So I love that kind of like puzzle feature of the game, and I'm loving I'm loving the feeling of being able to be like, wait. We've got 6 classes already, right? Like, we're gonna get so many more classes, but we've got 6 classes already. What combinations, what synthesis skills, what passes, blah, 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 blah. What can I theory craft to get myself out of this situation or get around this roadblock? And that's really cool. That is a really, really cool thing in a game, because even with RPGs or like strategy games or things like that, most often it's just, oh, well, I need to be a little stronger, or I position poorly, or what have you, right? And those things can be fun, but it is also really cool to have a puzzle-like solution. This thing does X and Y, how do I negate Y, and how do I take advantage of X, right? Anyways, that's me waxing longer than necessary about things. That is the end of this episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. We'll be back probably in a couple days and continue playing this game. Gonna have a blast. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.